Hey guys, welcome back, and it's time to have a taste of the early summer. Sunday afternoon. The sun was warm and the smell of flowers was dancing the early summer wind. I was standing in front of the exhibition centre, waiting nervously. A few days ago, Mr. Wen fainted in his apartment due to exhaustion. Fortunately, I found him in time, and otherwise the consequences would have been inconceivable. He gave me a ticket to the art exhibition as a thank you. I was so excited when I got the ticket, I forgot to ask if it was the only ticket he had, or would he be coming too. It also happened to be my birthday. I've not celebrated my birthday in years, but I specifically put on my favourite dress before I left my apartment. As a matter of fact, I'd never heard of the exhibition's artist. To be better prepared, I visited dozens of bookstores just to find a book of his collection. Even as late as last night, I'd been looking up his work online. I hadn't gone to bed until it was almost daytime. I'd set several alarms just to make sure I wouldn't oversleep. At 1 PM, the show had officially started. The line was getting shorter, but I still hadn't seen Mr. Wen. I took out my phone and hesitated, wondering whether or not to text him. Eventually I decided not to. Another hour passed, I couldn't stop myself anymore and send him a text. The art today is really cool. Thanks so much for a ticket, Mr. Wen. I'm in a gift shop near the north entrance right now. There are a lot of cute little things here. Are you coming today too, Mr. Wen? Another hours passed, it started to drizzle. I sent him a text. It's raining. Remember to take your umbrella with you if you're heading out, Mr. Wen. I wanted to name the entrance, but I didn't want to walk too far away. Another hour had passed. There's a book signing at the west entrance now. I spot an art collection book. It's going to be sold out soon, Mr. Wen. If you'd like me to buy you a copy. Another hour passed. I had to head back, thank you again. I waited until 5 o'clock, but he never showed up. Perhaps he only had one ticket in the first place. It's not my fault for assuming too much. Rain had turned from drizzle to a downpour. I walked home alone without an umbrella. I can't tell if it was because I was rain, but I cried. Aww. I don't think there are any obvious leads by reading this letter. The story, how does the difference between the west entrance and north entrance have an impact on the result? Judging from this letter alone, you are right. We are unable to tell how they might impact the ending. But I still encourage you to give it a try by switching their positions. Maybe we only see the effect of a new ending. Sometimes you won't know for sure without trying. Some of the clues might not just be the original letters, but they might also be hidden inside other endings we unlock. That's exactly right. Okay, so it's going to rain towards the end of the day. Okay. So, walking near the entrance, didn't want to walk too far away. Let's try that one, shall we? Just past 5 o'clock, a garbage truck had stood on a flat tire on the road outside north entrance. There's garbage everywhere. Staff at the exhibition centre had put all raincoats and ran downstairs to pick up trash. I decided to go and help out since I wasn't doing anything anyway. Lots of people walked by and took pictures of me with their phones. I struck a pose cooperatively with a victory gesture. Look at me, I'm a guardian of environment, says Spotty. It's already 7 o'clock when we were finally done. The exhibition had been over for a while by then. My phone's battery had run out. In the end, I didn't see him. I took off a Sir Spotty mascot costume and gave it back to a staff member at the entrance. The staff member who had taken off earlier, with an upset stomach, kept thanking me. He said that he hadn't found a stand-in before 4 PM. He would have lost his year-end bonus. Interesting. How about now? $6 o'clock. Rain had turned from drizzle to downpour. There was still Sir Spotty mascot costume standing in the entrance. The phone's battery had run out. The exhibition was over. People were coming out of the exhibition centre. Thank you so much for today. You can get out of a costume now, and again, you saved my life. Staff member had taken off earlier. Had an upset stomach for thanking me. I had to pull off a mascot head when someone bumped into me. I couldn't see anything with my head on. I only knew I was falling down the stairs. Ow. Finally stopped at the bottom of the stairs. I suspected that every bone in my body had been broken. I was sure I must have looked pathetic with mud plastered all over myself. Are you okay? The voice sounded familiar. I couldn't be sure because of the sound of a heavy rainfall. A powerful hand grabbed me and pulled me up. I took the mascot head off in a hurry. I saw in front of me the same casual outfit. He raised an umbrella over my head. But his shoulders were getting wet. We ordered 2 cups of hot cocoa from a cafe on the first floor exhibition centre and sat at a table next to a window. Rain had been so heavy we couldn't leave, but I was feeling luckiest girl on earth. He told me the exhibition was organised by a friend of his. He didn't know I was still here until he was in Texas a while ago. There had been too many people at the entrance when he arrived, and he wouldn't have been able to find me if it hadn't been so eye-catching. It was his friend's exhibition. He hadn't planned on coming with me. Lightning suddenly flashed outside of a window, and all the lights went out in my cafe. A waiter came over to apologise. He lit a candle and placed it on the table. The outside view became clearer now that it was darker inside. He turned and looked outside the window towards a blurry greenish mountain far away. He suddenly changed the subject. That mountain is called the Shuanglong Mountain. Remember, like this, you can see the most beautiful rainbow in the mountains when the rain stops. Have you ever painted it? I remember the paintings in his apartment. Rainbow's painting must have been even more beautiful than the real one. But he shook his head. Most beautiful views can only live on in memories. I could see the candlelight flickering in his eyes. It's supposed to be the colour of warmth, but I couldn't sense any temperature. A voice suddenly surfaced from deep in my heart. It was overcome my own self-control. I couldn't stop myself from blurting out a question. Mr. Wen, do you want to go home now? Sorry, I forgot. It's pretty late. Sven took his eyes away from the mountain and gave me an apologising look and reached for the umbrella next to our seats. No, not that. Could I get a picture with you? What the hell was I talking about? Put out my phone in a hurry and realised the battery went out quite a while ago. How embarrassing. I would have called into a hole. Sven took his own phone instead and handed it over to a waiter passing by. I held onto a cup of cocoa nervously and smiled like an idiot. 1, 2, 3, cheese! Ah, let's take another one. Young lady, get a little closer to your boyfriend, please. What? Boyfriend? You don't understand. I mean, really, before I could explain, the waiter had already taken another picture. I turned my head towards him. He was so close. First thing I did when I finally got home was plug in my phone. So I turned it back on. I received a text from Mr. Wen. It was a photo. Later, I bought a brand new photo album and printed a photo out and put it on the first page. It was the best birthday gift I'd ever gotten. That was a lovely one. Do we have profiles, little pictures? Please tell me we got that picture. Okay, you don't have a picture, sadly. At 12, institutionalised in mental hospital, diagnosed with selective cognitive impairment. You've got no relationship to, interesting enough. You got okay. Let's have a look at his new letter, shall we? A new one from Spotty. You got a standoff. And you got a grey world. I'm going to do his next because it's a standalone. The manga was grey. The sky was grey. Even the happy 3 friends that had been playing on the screen looked grey. For the past 2 days I've been faking a foot injury. I hadn't left the room at all. Even all my meals had been brought to me by Rocky. I felt like a lump of sludge rotting in front of a computer staring at it all day. Why would she spend her birthday with the art teacher, Mr. Wen? Were they a couple? Close the episode of Happy Free Friends. I then logged into my secret blog. All the recent entries have been about her. The most recent one is some pictures I'd taken on her birthday. She'd gone into a cafe with Mr. Wen, then left together, rode a subway together. We went into the same apartment building. Even though I'd soon found out they were neighbours, I still felt too much like a coincidence. Did she move next door to him knowing he'd live there? I kept scrolling through her pictures, imagining it would have been me with her instead. I've been looking at her from far away, but I couldn't summon my courage. When I finally had my line ready, it was Mr. Wen who got in front of me. Jimmy, you're going to eat the last piece of a cake in the fridge if you don't. Rocky yelled from the living room. Yeah, go ahead. Wiped my face hastily. Thank you, I'll bring you more chicken legs tonight. It was my birthday 2 days ago. I'd ordered a cake from Hong Kong. Thank goodness I hadn't put her name on it. I took another glance at those annoying pictures and clicked the delete button. I dragged myself into a bathroom. Looked in the mirror, my face was horribly pale, my hair was all messed up and my eyes were so red. Any reflection seemed to be mocking my loser self. I took a wet towel and went back to a computer. I went to my glass of boiled water and poured some milk into it. I grabbed a face cream and squeezed the container, held the glass up and stirred, then took a big sip. I didn't realise I just made a huge mistake. I thought the milk tasted bitter because of the horrible mood. Yet it also had a minty taste. My tongue was feeling numb. Looked at the bottle I just used. Smoothie face cream. Make your face smooth like a smoothie. I then remembered I'd run out of honey a month ago. Spit out all remaining flavoured milk into the computer. The real tragedy was yet to come. While I was busy watching my keyboard, I accidentally pressed enter. Never had any backup of those pictures, and always felt guilty about them in the first place. So now they're all gone. All gone. Okay. Let's put the face cream first of all. Eventually hit the cancel button. So I couldn't bring myself to do it. I couldn't tell if I was just too tired or it was because of milk. I went to a desk and fell asleep. Okay. That was remarkably simple. Life is like a box of chocolate milk. You know what? I think I'm going to do some of these next over here. Because I want to know more about Alicia. I want to know more about Spotty and Chang. But you know what? Let's do it next time. I mean, it's a short episode, but I've done 2 stories today. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.